I have some sad news. A little while ago, I was speaking with Patricia Bagwell, Mark Bagwell's wife. She informed me that Mark Bagwell passed away this morning from heart failure. He was 66 years old. I'm still in shock. Mark was such a good friend. I got to know him through the channel, through the Monday Morning Mailbag, but more importantly, through the traditional wet shave. I had so many wonderful conversations with him. He was a wealth of information, and he was just a really, really good friend. And I will miss him greatly. I will have Patricia's email address below if you'd like to send her a note of condolence. I'm still in shock. I last spoke with Mark last week, I believe it was, and I had been trying to contact him all week long, and I had not heard back, which was so unusual because we talked just about every other day. And he made sure to always send me a review or two or three for the Monday morning mailbag. I consider him to be the number one contributor to the Monday morning mailbag. Not only did he contribute a wealth of information through comments and reviews, but he also sent some wonderful shaving gear to the channel for review and discussion. And I will always be grateful for that. But I don't know what else to say right now. We have one more review that he did that will run in the Monday morning mailbag this week on November 4th, this coming Monday on November 4th. And I asked Patricia, what should I do? And she said, no, please run it because Mark would have wanted that. So Monday morning mailbag has already been recorded, and I'm in the process of editing together. We did it in 2 sittings over 2 days this week because of my schedule. And I'm looking at what I have recorded now, and we started the show off with the coffee mug and the coffee that Mark sent to the channel. So the first part of the show, we're using the coffee mug that he sent to the channel as well as the coffee he sent to the channel. And I think that that is I think that's kind of Mark's way of saying hello in some kind of spiritual way, I guess, because I just saw the coffee mug, I saw the coffee, I said, I'm going to use these this week. And as I say, I did the show in 2 sittings because of my schedule. But the first part of the show, we're using that mug and that coffee that he very generously sent to the show. And I'm definitely going to miss all the great conversations I had with him because I learned so much, as did all the viewers out there, from his experience with the traditional wet shave. And I know the last thing that he talked to me about was Sundown shaving soap from Phoenix Shaving, and after I read his review on the Monday morning mailbag, it was so convincing. I ordered it. I made sure to order it because he said, "Mark, you got to order this." I'm looking back fondly on all those great, and it puts a smile on my face, all those great conversations I had with him because he had this great Oklahoma down home friendliness to his voice and a lot of wisdom behind his words. And he was just so friendly. And whenever I called him up, we talked through the Facebook Messenger app. I would hit that little phone icon and would call him. And when he would pick up on the other end, he would say, "Hey, buddy, how you doing?" Always that way. "Hey, buddy, how you doing?" And I don't think he had a mean bone in his body. He just was so friendly and so wonderful and so kind. I just looked forward to our conversations. So wherever I was, I made sure to pick up the app. If for some reason I was away from my phone or I was in a meeting or something where I couldn't get to my phone, I always made sure to call him back because I just loved talking to him. And I just loved hearing his voice. And I learned something each time from him about the traditional wet shave, about different artisans, different shaving gear manufacturers, that sort of thing. And I made sure to pass that along to all the viewers out there and all the traditional wet shavers out there that tune into this channel. He was a very, very big contributor to the channel and to the Monday Morning Mailbag. As I say, every week he would have a review, or 2 reviews, or 3 reviews. And sometimes I would use 1 review, sometimes I would use 2 reviews in a show and hold a 3rd one. And when I was getting ready to air that review on another show, on an upcoming show, he'd send me 2 more reviews because he just loved the traditional wet shave. He loved talking about shaving brushes and razors and that sort of thing. And we're all going to miss him a lot. I'm going to miss him a lot. And as I say, the best part of my day was having a conversation with him. It was just such a great time just talking to him. As I say, we just had this great Oklahoma friendliness in his voice, and he had a very good speaking voice. And the other thing about his reviews, he was a playwright and a script writer on the side. He would submit these different plays and different scripts to different agents, Broadway, Hollywood, that sort of thing. He mentioned that to me. So whenever he wrote a review, I never had to edit it. I never had to edit any of the words. There are times when I was reading it and presenting it that I would have to maybe re-record a sentence or a word because I flubbed the pronunciation of the word or something, and I would maybe edit that together and kind of stitch it together, that sort of thing. But I never had to actually edit the written word. It was so well written, and it was just a delight to get his reviews and all the photos that he sent with them and get ready to present them on the show. I so look forward to doing that. It was a real honor knowing him and a real privilege working with him in getting a lot of this material ready for the Monday Morning Mailbag. So it is sad news, and please remember Mark in your prayers, as well as his wife Patricia and his entire family. I'll have more information regarding what the family plans to do as far as funeral services and that sort of thing. Hopefully in the next day or so. I'm in contact with his with Patricia. So as I learn more, I'll be sure to share it with you. And again, we have one more review running on the Monday Morning Mailbag, and I'm starting to edit everything together. So that will run as I originally recorded it, and we'll do that. So again, my deepest sympathy to Patricia and to everybody in the Bagwell family. Mark was an absolutely wonderful, wonderful man. He was a good friend. I learned so much about the traditional wet shave and life in general from him. He will be missed. So please remember. So please say a prayer for Mark and his wife Patricia and their entire family. And I'll share some more information as it comes along. Thanks.